Hey guys, welcome back to Hands On channel. In this part of the video, we're going to find out if this thing will run or not. You can see the first video, I picked this up as a project, non-running. The previous owner that I bought it from said that the engine was knocking, is why he quit driving it. He had just done a bunch of work to it, put a new rebuilt transmission and done some stuff, put an intake and carburetor and headers, all kinds of stuff, exhaust work. Well, and he also told me that he cut the exhaust off because he was a teenager or a young guy and he wanted to hear how loud it was. So there's no mufflers on it currently. So I'm sure if it does fire up, it's going to be loud. But I was just checking around here. I know it's got old fuel in it, but I'm going to see if it'll pump it up here and fire off. And I just want to take a look, make sure it's got some oil in it, and it does. And I noticed when I bought the vehicle, it didn't have any coolant in it at all. Anyway, since I'm still in the winter months, I don't just want to put water in it. In fact, I'll just leave that off for now, and we'll see what happens. If you just run it for a short burst, it's not going to hurt anything with no water in it, or very little. I'm not going to drive it around, you know, get on the interstate or anything like that with it. We're going to hop in the truck. I'm not going to squirt anything down the carburetor or anything. I just want to see if the fuel pump is pumping fuel up into the filter here, and see if it tries to fire off or not. Pump the gas a couple times. Let's see how she turns over. Oh, not bad. You don't want to just crank it forever. Give it a break for a second or two. We don't want to burn the starter out. Okay. I'm probably going to have to squirt some starting fluid down the throat of the carburetor just to help get it going. Maybe then the fuel pump will pick up. I'm not very optimistic about the fuel quality that's in the tank. Alright, I didn't have any ether, so I ended up squirting some carburetor cleaner down the throat. And it's a good idea to have your extinguisher on standby when you've never fired a vehicle off like this, just in case crap goes bad real fast or something. You can get out there and keep you from burning up your house, because I'm actually pretty close to my house here. But it shouldn't be a problem. We're just going to fire this thing up and see what happens. Probably just run for a second and then shut off. Okay. She's trying. Okay, I'm gonna go squirt a little more fluid down the throat. We're on the right path though. And it did sound a little weird, but I didn't hear any knocking yet. Now that may take a moment. May need to, you know, it may need to run for a second and warm up before the knocking begins. Just using the O'Reilly's carb cleaner here to give it a prime. So far the fuel filter is not filling up with fuel, so we may have a bad fuel pump or something else going on. Empty fuel tank, who knows. It's got 2 fuel tanks, and just like my other 1-ton, it doesn't work. The switch system doesn't work, is what the dude told me. So let's see if it fires off and how long it'll run here. Okay, I'm going to get some gasoline and pour that down in there and see if that will prime up the bowl enough to get it to where it'll run for about 30 seconds or so I can hear the engine. Alright, I poured a little liquid dynamite down the throat. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's trying. Come on, baby. Come to life. runner. Yeah, boys. Got us a runner. Hell, I don't hear no rod knocking. We'll see. We'll have to let her warm up a little bit, because again, I don't have any water in it. It sounds terrible because he's cut the exhaust off of it, but okay, there's a little vibration there. I'm wondering if the fuel pump picked up because it's still running. Okay, I'm gonna try to let her idle. It's idling rough. Let's check it out. Yeah. Okay. I do hear a noise. Something in the bottom end, it sounds like. Fuel pump's pumping. Something wonky going on there on the front of that fan clutch. See how that's spinning around? Or see how that looks like it's out of alignment there? I'll have to watch that. There may be something wrong with that that belt there, or the pulley, or something's going on there. Yeah, I hear something down in there. I don't know what that is. Doesn't sound good. Hopefully, the idea here was I'll be able to get this thing to drive around my yard. I've got another engine to put in it, so let's see right quick if she'll move under her own power. Of course, it's not very warm, and I don't have much brake, so we're in for a danger ride here. Let's see. Okay, went into reverse. Let's see if it'll move. She's moving. Just a little. But I moved her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She runs and drives, boys. We got us a runner. Now she's smoking. I see a little smoke coming out of the exhaust over here. But it goes in reverse. Let's see if it goes into drive. She's running real rough. Don't know how long it'll run, but she's in drive. Okay, nice. We're gonna be able to move this around the yard. That's the main objective here. It sounds terrible. The engine's probably about to throw a rod or something. I don't know, but now I can drive it around the yard. I call that a win. And remember, guys, 600 bucks, that's what I paid for this thing. So go out there, find your deals. Look at this thing, man. It's gonna clean up nice. I'm gonna have me a nice truck. I'm actually thinking about giving this to my wife and letting her roll around in it. It's a pretty nice old Chevy. So once I get this thing fixed up, get her driving good, get the gas tanks working right, get this garbage radio thing out of the way here, put a factory 2-knob style back in there, man, she is gonna be sitting pretty. So please hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. Share this video. We're bringing old Chevys back to life here on the Hands On channel. Stay tuned for more. I just thought of something. It wouldn't be right if I didn't show you the restart. 350 Chevrolet, boys. Even with a rod knocking, these things are better than most engines. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.